All right, let's recoil. All right, FrankenPlanning time. So here are both of my daily duos. I am going to uncoil them both now and just have the guts like loose. I already uncoiled my hourly, as you can clearly see. I don't want to have to use this coil. It's not what I wanted. I should have ordered the hourly flower power with a rose gold coil, not this. So whoops, if anybody has a rose gold coil they want to donate, I'd love to take it, but I hear they're in books here. Like I said, I'm gonna uncoil them both so I can do whatever I want to when I want to with them. And I already uncoiled my vertical, or I don't know why I keep saying vertical. I haven't had a vertical since 1992. I uncoiled my flower power already and got that out of the way. I separated everything into what I was going to use. Of course, now I have two perpetuals, but that was that. This was the beautiful cover that I got for my flower power because it was flowers and I needed a quote. I really am an inspiration kind of person. Like, I need to be able to look at stuff like that and be like, okay, girl, yes, be patient with yourself, okay? You will bloom, girl, you will bloom. That's what I need to be. So, dude, I love the teal. I love the mint. It's light blue. It's my jam. So, I picked these colors and that be that. So let's get that out of the way. I have all of the guts, like the stuff I'm going to use here. Like, that's what I'm gonna use, but this is next year. So this stuff is gonna go in the next planner. Then, if that makes sense, here are all of my hourly guts that I'm not gonna use. My only regret is the fact that this can't be in my planner. I am in love with flower power, and if that could be in there, it would be my most favorite thing. So what I have here is the guts that are going to go into this duo, the first book. So we're gonna set that aside and we're gonna get to uncoiling. Now, this is not my first rodeo at all. I am an indecisive. I like to add things. I have no problem ordering a whole new planner if I screw one up, so I don't mind. The tools you're gonna need are some wider pliers and some needle nose so that you can twist and be kind of in control. You definitely need two or you are going to struggle. And I mean, I'm doing this video so you don't have to struggle. So the first thing we do is we break this sucker down. I don't rip things out of my planners, so I will not be tearing anything out. Ruler off to the side. Let's get this beautiful cover off so that we can utilize her again. Get this back of the cover off. We'll just chuck this out of the way. We will put you to the side, twin number 2, and we're gonna get started. Now, you really only need to do one end. You don't need to undo both sides, but you do need to pluck this one out if you're going at the bottom. Whatever side you don't do, you need to pluck out. Now, I just want to mention to you that when you start putting these tools on these coils, there may be chippage. If that's going to bother you, don't do this. You're not going to be able to fix it. I heard that some people use jewelry pliers, and that seems to work a little better. I'm not sure about that. I just really try to go light. I don't think you need a ton of force here, but that's just me. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to try to just hold on to this side and bend. Okay, so what we wanna do here is we want to straighten it out first. Okay, so just straighten like yo. So it's like this, and then you want to make it so that it curls. Now, if you can see that, there's a little chippage. Now, that's not going to bother me. I'm not going to look at that. The beauty from the flower power itself is going to distract me. Now, I'm just going to push this in a little bit. Now, check that out. That's pretty good, Okay, that's gonna uncoil pretty good. All right, I'm gonna just bend it up just a little bit. And I'm gonna tell you that that's gonna uncoil pretty smooth. Now, some people put clips here. I don't bother. I'm just a fly by the seat of my pants kind of girl. And I'm pretty sure since I've done this a bunch of times, I've got it under control. Now, mind you, you are going to have to. So we're gonna start to do this part. You're going to have to pull this up and go. Now, because this part got so rounded, so well shaped, look, I have little to no effort here to do this, okay? That's the key. So I'm gonna fast forward this real quick. Now, the closer you get to the end, clearly the easier it is. And we're almost there. And ta-da! Look at that. Oh, so pretty. All right, so this thing's just gonna go off to the side. And we are left with our guts, okay? So, oh, I can't wait. All right, so look, check me out. I've already decided what I want with this. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take out what we don't and switch it around. So the vellum, no thank you, okay? I'm gonna replace the vellum. Because this says July to December, I don't want that there, okay? But I want every ounce of flower power I can get. So this is going in. It's got to, okay? I'm not sure how to do that. It might not matter to me that this says hourly layout. Maybe I'll just write on there. I haven't decided, but both of them are going in because what I'm going to do is, like I said, I wasn't a ripper, but they're both gonna go in and I'm gonna see if I wanna rip it out or not. All right, because this one has the blocks, but it won't be like I'm missing blocks if I put this in. All right, so here's my 2020 to 2021 calendar. It's so pretty. Now I have my, that. Do I really need that? I don't know. That's a good question. The tags will be in the same spot, but I just don't think I need it. So we're gonna put that over here. Here we go. So check it out. This bad boy, it's coming out. But now what I want to tell you that I did is I decided that my stickers are going to go in the front. So I've been doing this for a while and I actually use them when they're in the front of the book. So they're going to go right here. I know it's in between this no page. It's only going to bother me one time. So that's why it's really not that big of a deal to me, because it's only gonna bother me once. All right, so this page comes out. July flower power is going in. Okay, now I want the whole entire thing. Okay, this I need this. So what's gonna happen here is there's the hourly. I'm gonna have to adhese these together. I have those rolling adhesives. So once I put the coil in, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, I'm just going to end up gluing them together. So let's go. Bye-bye, November. Okay, so here's the end of the layers, okay? So last page, note pages, whatever. So this is my last page, okay? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna get some of this in there, okay? So I have notes and all of what was in the back of the flower power is going into this. So that means I want this page. I don't even think I really need it. It's just one page, one notes page that I'm not gonna miss. But what I do want is my contacts page, because I put passwords and websites and my kids, what do? Like their IDs for school and their passwords for their school logins. I just use this for so much stuff that I'm not getting rid of it. There's that, and there's that. So, I don't know what to do with these layer stickers. They are not my favorite. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing wrong with putting those in there. I just don't really want to add a ton of bulk. I don't use these as much as some may use them, but I mean, like this page does nothing for me. I know that's crazy. You guys love the layers so much. The hexagons are gone. I don't know why we still have hexagon stickers, but like if I feel like I need these, I will just clip here and stick them in. But I don't really want them, and I'm not using this folder either. So here we are. I don't think it's much thicker. The only thing that I'm needing to do is to uncoil and get months in here. So let's do that again. So, look at that. Perfect.
Perfect. So we're just gonna uncoil this, and here we go. We'll fast forward this. So you don't have to watch the whole thing again.
Okay, so that one came out beautiful. I'm probably gonna recoil using this one because like that was just perfect. So I'm gonna make sure I know where that one is. Okay, so here's what I need to do. For this one, I need May and June because I like the colors. I don't want to have to deal with the different colors of January and February or whatever other days match. So I'm gonna take May and June. Unfortunately, what it looks like is unless, oh, you know what? I'm silly. I'm gonna steal May and June from here because I bought date dot stickers and all of that stuff from Planner Kate to redo my months. So, okay. I should have written myself a script because I am just like that. But I do need the May and June guts from here, not from here. All right, so let me just May this, and June this. Okay, so there's May and June. We're gonna flop this back together like it never happened. I will reorganize all of this noise when I'm done, but I still need May and June's guts. So I don't need this and this, but I need this mess right here. And then I don't need this and this, but I need this. So there's more stickers I'm not going to use, and there's that. Okay, so here's May and June. I know May is over a little bit, and for giggles and the other things, I really should take out the days so that there's just not the bulk, but I can't do it. I mean, it just, oh, that's perfect. I don't even need, do I? May 2021, because that one is that. You really don't need these days because they already happened. What am I gonna do? Write what I did those days? I could, I really could for practice. But I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah, I'll just leave it, and then I'll deal with it when we get there. If I need to tear something out, I can tear something out. But this is what we're dealing with. So I'm gonna take you, open you back up, and for July, we're gonna put May and June. Now, that makes this sucker real thick. So the one thing I said I was gonna do before was I'm going to take out the guts of November and December, because I'm gonna keep the month in, but I'm gonna remove the guts of it, because I'm gonna keep the same amount of months that are in here with all the daily sheets, just not, oh, I need that one. Just not the everyday pages. So that should make it a little thinner. I want to put it back together now because this is like my favorite part. So just to go over, I know the tabs are going to be weird. I don't really care. That kind of stuff doesn't bother me. They overlap at some point anyway in our lives, and this is when it's going to happen. So here we are. Have everybody. Everybody's in attendance. I'm reconsidering before I do this my May situation. So I don't need this day, so this is coming out. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Today's the 11th, right? So here we go. That's what we'll do. Take those out. It's just a little bit thinner, and that's that. I'm actually considering taking out these stickers too. Let's take those out. All right, that seems like a good thickness. I'm not gonna measure it, don't really care. Let's recoil. Okay, so one thing I want you to do is just give it a look. Make sure that your pages are lining up, because if they're not, like this is ripped and I don't know why, but if they're not lined up, you're gonna have a hard time. So I noticed that one of my pages is just not sitting right. I'm gonna manually go in and put it together, and I think it'll be good. There we go. Listen to my husband hollering at our puppy. My puppy Thor. It's a little Doberman, and he is like 12 weeks old, I think. And he loves life. But he's little, and he doesn't know he shouldn't eat the remote or the couch or my shoes, you know, all of that. So, get it started. Make sure that this coil is going through each one of your holes, okay? And once it gets started, you will have a smooth sailing. It's just getting it through the initial ones. I find that shaking it and wiggling it is what works best. Just going to tap this again. And off we go. So if you can see this, I am literally Just pressing it together with my fingers, and because I had that awesome bend when I opened it, it's like butter. See, and if it seems to get stuck, you just wiggle it and jiggle it. Wiggle it just a little bit. Ta-da! All right, I hope you can see that with what ease it is going through. So now a lot of people are FrankenPlanning their hourlies with their weeklies and all that kind of stuff. It's just not what I want to do. The hourly does not give me enough space to write everything I need to do. I have a lot of things that happen at the same exact time. I could sit around for half the day and then have 8 things that happen at 4:30. And even though for so long I was whiting out the hourly hours in there, it's just gotten to the point. Look how fast this is going now. Can you see this? How easy it is. It just got to the point with the hourly that I was incorporating the petite dailies, and it just got to be too much. I'm gonna finish out my petite dailies. I sold them in one of the Facebook groups so that somebody else could get good use of them, and that be that. I'm pretty confident in the daily duo that I am not going to need to do that anymore. So just always checking, making sure that your stuff is where it needs to be. Giving that a turn up at the top, making sure it's getting tight there. And we are so almost there. Do you see? Do you see? Do you see? Oh yeah. So this end here is gonna need a little bit of help as well because it's gonna have to be bent back. But we are there, my friends. We are there. So with this coil here at the bottom, just need to basically push it back in. Okay, there's really nothing fancy that happens there. I just give it a good push and it's back to normal. This one is going to need to be rebent, and that is okay. You are going to do exactly what we did before, okay? You're gonna hold it with one side and bend it with the other. So, hold. Try not to grab it too tight because what you're gonna wanna do is not have it be ugly. So, I just don't want it to catch those papers. And there we go. Voila. New as good. Good as new. Okay, so FrankenPlan. That was quick. Look at it. All right, let's hope, because I didn't double check anything, let's hope we did it right. Okay, so vellum, gorgeous. We're just gonna, I have to, whoa. I have to put these on because they're just so beautiful. This cover is my jam. I am funny. In my haste. There we go. Okay. So there's one. Put on the back when we get there. There's the vellum life planner page. Like I said, we'll figure out what to do with this because I don't know. Can you ever have enough boxes? Who knows? But look, oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Can you see it now that I've moved it into frame? I'm gonna add from here either these flags or I'm going to dip into the book, the sticker book. I'm not sure yet because these are really pretty, and I mean honestly, if I match all the colors, there's probably one for each color each month. So let's see, we'll take this one. And look,
Get ready to see my big freaking head in here. Can you tell I'm an amateur? Oh my god.
I mean, if I did that every month, you'd never even know it was just a silly little flag. But Look at that. I mean, it looks like it was supposed to be there. I knew I was gonna do that, but I have to tags. So check it out, guys, look. So we're gonna go like this, and then I have my May here, but what's gonna happen is I'm going to like glue this together. Oh, that one's missing it. Oh, duh. Okay, duh. Not the best option to use. Again, not the best option to use. Let's go to July. All right, so we'll go to July because that one's got the way it's right. And we'll go here, and then we'll have this dashboard, but we're gonna have this here. So what I was gonna do is just use my adhesive. Okay, I'm gonna use the Tom Brow glue tape. It is probably the best one. I had to get a new one because I knew this was coming. I knew this was going to happen. So let's just get it started. There we go. Okay, so adhesive.
Yes, I'm one of those people.
So now when I do this, I'm gonna go right to that page. So I'll go through and do that on each one of these so that when I go to turn, so I'll use my Flower Power dashboard, but what'll happen is I'll open it up and there'll be my day. Okay, right here. So what do you think? Let me know how you feel about my FrankenPlan. I'm gonna put the back cover on here and go from there. You guys are awesome. Thank you.